Alright guys, we are back from the commercial break. We're going into Game 2 of binski versus Suppy. We're going to get started right away. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, Ohana. We have the red Zerg from EvilGeniuses. We have Suppy. The RC in their names stands for Raid Call, their newest sponsor. And his opponent in the top left-hand corner of the map as the blue Terran. From Light Esports, we have binski. Now, binski kind of game one was very very one-sided. I mean, it's when you're just completely caught off guard. You know, not having Hellions to cut against the Banlings, not having Marauders out to help against the Roaches. That kind of all-in can really catch you off guard. But we'll have to see what is in store for binski. Alex will toss the most handsome caster out there. In chat says he saw Pokemon. Yes, you did saw Pokemon. I clicked the wrong scene. I cast Pokemon on my channel, guys. I know all of you are jealous. Not everyone gets to be a Pokemon caster. Everyone can be a Pokemon master, but not a caster. Anyways, focusing on the game, guys. Game 2 of this best of 3. Suppy being up 1-0 has to be feeling pretty confident. Going on to Ohana, it's a very balanced map, I have to say. I'm not really too opposed to either race on this map. You know, it's pretty normal. We do see the hatch first from Suppy, pretty standard play. You can't really get outside the norm. No CC first this time from binski. Open up for a standard barracks timing. No gas just yet. Could do delayed gas, but more than likely just gonna be a gas to expand. From there, we'll have to see what he wants to do. No spawning pool just yet for Suppy. And there he goes, throwing it down. 15 supply. Same build from last time. It's, the early game TVZ doesn't change too much unless you're, cats and you do crazy things. Suppy getting a full scout of what's going on in binski's base. No wall off just yet, just being annoying. Gonna catch this drone. Nice little, raising that depot to delay that drone, but one little stutter misstep and the drone will get away. Unfortunately there, binski had, a nice decision making raising that depot, sending it around the long way, but unfortunately did not get the kill. Now we do see the double gas second immediately after the command center goes down. Wants to tech up as fast as possible. Hatchery about to finish for Suppy. Spawning pool is done, starting that queen production now. You should be seeing 4 queen this game unless he's going for the all-in like last time. Take a look at that income tab. 19 to 17. No players cutting drones, cutting pro or SCVs. Just TVZ, it hardly changes. Command center 3/4 of the way done for binski. Double queen production. Should be seeing Suppy go up to 4 queens. It all depends on the styles of both players. Stylistically how they want to play. First queen finishing for Suppy. Getting that double queen out takes out the SCV. I do believe binski got a full scout. Let's check his vision really quickly, and he did see all the gases, so he knows that no gas has been taken just yet from Suppy. He's scouting around with his links, just trying to make sure there's no SCVs, no engineering bay. Wants to be as cost-efficient as possible. 2 more queens in production for Suppy, going for the 4-queen opener. Pretty normal, going to start that creep spread, get it out as far as possible. Factory going down, just about to finish for binski when transferring over to the reactor. Reactor at Hellions. Where will he go from here? He's going to immediately start that starport. Will he transfer over that barracks, start that tech lab? Should be seeing that, and now let's see what he wants to do. Wants to go with a Cloak Banshee follow-up. Pretty normal in this matchup. It's still a pretty powerful build. Once that queen buff first came out, we saw that build a lot. It was the first response. And people were doing it a lot. But it's still out there. But right now the main meta is, if they're going Marine tank, Zergs usually still stick to standard lean meta play. But the Marine Marauder play it's become kind of the new meta right now. A lot of players are doing it, and they're doing it really well. Now, 4 gas being taken, or 3 gas, excuse me, being taken by Suppy. Already has 2 going out as natural. Sometimes it's nice to mix up where you take up your gas, depending on where your component scans. Say he scans the man base, sees only 1 gas taken, he's kind of in the dark for now. Take a look at that income tab, 44 to 31. Both players building as many harvesters as possible. We have the Hellwaves finally entering the map play, cleaning up that Zoia guitar. There are 3 queens here, though. And are they just going to go for a run by? Oh, 1 queen gets caught. Spine collars and evolution chamber walls aren't done yet. There are drones here on the low ground. There we go. Nice hold position on this drone, trying to lay these Hellions as much as possible. But they are in the mineral line. How many drones will fall? Getting a nice handful of them. Good micro from binski, trying to kill as many drones as possible. Still has 3 queens live. 1 does fall. And then the 5 queens going to be able to clean up these Hellions eventually. But the drone kill tab at 17. Will he get another one? 13 drones killed. I said 17 instead of 12. But 13 drone killed by those Hellions. Not bad. And we have the cloaked banshees moving across the map. I'm going to apply as much pressure to this third base as possible. Creep spread not connected just yet, but Suppy has plenty of drone or queens to try and defend this off. He needs to get a spore collar at that third base though quickly. However, the banshee is going over the natural base, or over the creep instead. Takes out 1 drone. Spore collar should be up in time. I don't see this banshee killing off any stopping the spore collar from getting up. Killing as many drones as possible. Spore collar's about to finish. Oh no, binski's definitely losing that banshee. And oh wow, I can't believe that banshee lived. That looks so dead, but it's going to get away with its life. Going to pick off more drones that are transferring down. Good control from binski. The lair, I don't believe, is finished for Suppy. And oh wow, Suppy's losing a lot of drones. Take a look at that harvester kill tab. 23 have been killed so far by binski. Take a look at income tab. That puts the harvester count 41 to 50. Allowing binski to get pretty close. Third CC is about to finish, going up to 4 gases in his main base. Adding on additional barracks. Has double engineering base started, so he will be going bio. Has transferred over that factory to that tech lab. Going to start seed chain production. Creep spread looking pretty solid so far by Suppy. Despite all the damage he's taken, he's doing pretty well. Lair's 3/4 of the way done. Banshee flying in the main base, going to pick off some guys on the gas. There's always some place you can poke in a Zerg's base. He's trying to do as much damage as possible. Keeping these Banshee alive. Going to come back and snag a couple more drone kills. There he goes. Again, this puts the drone kill tab to 25. binski really making those Banshees pay for themselves. And there we go, seeing the lair finish. We'll have to see what kind of tech we'll be seeing from Suppy. He does go up to 5 and 6 gases at his third base. Has lings in production, +1/+1 for him. It's just about to finish. Bailiness is done as well. Still a tech. And then we're going to be seeing the Spire. This is a style I like to play a lot myself. It's heavy ling bailing muta. It's been around forever. But in the current metagame, there are certain 2 base or 3 base timing attacks you can hit. That I know to some people it sounds weird saying a 3 base all in. But it's a 3 base all-in style that Zergs can do versus Terran, and if they're being too greedy, don't have too many siege tanks, you can just completely run them over. We'll have to see what Suppy's game plan is with this. Is this just going to be standard normal game, or he transitioned into a 4th base, or will he be doing the all-in style now? Bailing speed halfway done, +1/+1 about to finish for him. In the same base though of binski, he has got +1/+1 about to finish as well. So both players should be even on upgrades for most of this game. Starport building that reactor, going to start that medevac production. Only 1 on the field right now. He still has the 2 Banshees, though, which is pretty good. Let's take a look at income tab, 69 to 59. 6 more drones on the way for Suppy. Still droning up. Starting that macro hatch in that main base. Spire so close to finishing. Has a good bank of gas, already up to 800, so we should be seeing at least 8 mutas on the way as soon as the Spire finishes. Creep spread still looking pretty solid for Suppy, doing a phenomenal job, especially with the scatter. Look at his map vision. We're going to go swap to his vision really quickly. Look at all what he can see. He has vision everywhere. Any attack from any direction, any drop, he is going to know immediately. Suppy doing a phenomenal job with this. Now Banshee's on to the creep. They're going to snipe a couple queens here, and oh no, Suppy not getting the transfusions. No Overseer in position as well, so the queen's not able to combat this. Will he lose this queen? Oh, it does fall. Nice job utilizing these Banshees towards the mid-game. Take a look at that income tab, 75 to 61. Suppy at a pretty comfortable position. And he's actually building Corruptors right now. If you take a look at that units tab, he built 6 Corruptors instead of Mutalisk. I find that really interesting. He's just now starting his infestation pit, so it's not for broodlords for the foreseeable future. So he's just going to be having corruptors flying over his lings and banelings to take out medevacs. This is a really interesting decision from Suppy. I guess he really wanted to clean up those banshees, but I feel Mutalisk will be better for that as well. Creep spread looking pretty damn good for Suppy again. Already connecting that 4th base. Has a burrowed ling here as well. I mean, this is phenomenal. Burrowed banelings in position as well. Gotta love burrowed baneling play, trying to just catch whatever he can. No Raven with this army, so if he swings down here, those burrowed banelings can do a good amount of damage. Marines stibbing forward, gonna clean up some creep. Oh, banelings do connect with a couple of those Marines. Didn't want to risk them getting scanned, so decided to detonate. Unfortunately, not the big burrowed baneling blast we wanted to see. 6 investors in production, Hive on the way, +1 air attack has been started for Suppy, so he is wanting broodlords. This is a pretty scary push coming from Binski, though. Supply 170 to 169. Not too many banelings in this Mitch, so all Binski really has to do is spread and get his siege tank siege. No infestors just yet, they're only halfway done. This mid-game style from Suppy is pretty interesting to me. I haven't really seen this style before, just ling baneling corruptor style. Now, the infestor is just about to pop out. Those 17 banelings in production. Hive so close to finishing. So, I mean, it's cool that he already has these corruptors out, but he has to still wait for the Greater Spire to finish before he can make broodlords. There we go. Binski going to be denying the 4th base, but we do still see that the 5th base was taken for Suppy. So this base is sniped. Still no 4th base for Binski. There is creep here as well as a burrowed ling. No Greater Spire started just yet for Suppy. 192 supply to 183 in favor of Binski. Both players getting close to max up. Take a look at the upgrades. 2-2 for both players. No 3-3 started. Just now getting 3 cameras. Nice fungal growth there from Suppy, taking out a lot of Marines with those banelings. Banshee's doing a good amount of damage to these infestors, but the corruptors are taking out. Another beautiful fungal. Oh my god! What an amazing fungal from Suppy, and Binski loses almost his entire bypass, as well as a huge flank from behind. The siege tanks are being cleaned up, and oh wow, those fungal growths were phenomenal from Suppy. The flank taking out all the siege tanks. That was really huge for Suppy. If you take a look at that income tab, it's not 81 to 56. So I mean, Suppy is mining really efficiently right now. Needs to get gas going at his 4th base. Still no 3rd for Binski. He's still only, or 4th, excuse me, still only on 3 bases. Just now starting at 3 attack. Adrenal glands and 3 carapace have been started for Suppy. Still having a pretty powerful force. Did he start that Greater Spire? No, he didn't. He is just wanting corruptors in his army. This is pretty cool, I have to say. It was this corruptor style, just sniping medevacs, sniping banshees with it. Now Greater Spire has finally been started. Binski trying to get some pressure again. The 5th base is being taken for Suppy. Will he be able to hold? There are banelings here. Where are the lings and infestors? Here they come. He should have enough to hold this off. Only 2 siege tanks. Huge stim here from Binski. Another beautiful fungal growth from the low ground from Suppy. Getting more fungals. Ling's getting a huge round. Baneling's going to clean up the rest of this, and Binski's supply falls to 127. Reinforcing coming forward. Will it be enough though? Nice split from Binski, trying to keep up as much life as possible, but Suppy just has so much, and Binski, he is running out of economy. If you look at his natural base, it's getting pretty dry. His 3rd base getting oversaturated. Too many guys on 1 gas. Doesn't have his 6 gas. I mean, he doesn't really need 6 gas. If you look at him, he's already floating 1,500 gas at the moment, so he really needs to get a 4th base, though, and start mining minerals there. His production, it's okay. He's only got 8. He's got 8 barracks, but, with Suppy, he's up to, what, 6 hatches soon? He's got, all the bases being mined efficiently. He's got a decent bank going. The Greater Spire is finished. I didn't see any broodlords morphing. And there he goes, 6 broodlords on the way. If we take a look at that units tab, there are 3 medevacs and no Vikings on the field. So not an optimal medevac count, not an optimal Viking count for Binski. So it's really going to be hard for him to hold off this infestor broodlord style. We'll have to see how Binski plans on fighting this. Now 3 carapace just about to finish for Suppy. 3-3 a little more than halfway done for Binski. So they should both have 3-3 relatively the same time. Drop going on over here at the 5th base again for Binski. If he can keep an eye on this 5th, he's in a pretty solid position. Does get a sand. Will he be able to target fire down? 1 fungal growth goes down, so it doesn't look like his Marines will be able to take down this hatchery. But at the same time, as that drop was going on, binski does a huge push towards this base of Suppy. There are Lings and Banelings here. Will binski get the split needs? He's cutting back to his siege tanks. Where are the Broodlords? 44 Lings in production for Suppy. Marines coming forward. They're going to try and slap this hatchery. Here comes the Lings and Banelings. Where are the Broodlords? They're a little out of position. Nice control from binski so far. Supply 189 for Suppy, though. Only 133 for binski. Nice normal growth on these Marines. Will the hatchery fall? It does fall. But binski trying to get out of here. He unsiege. Here comes this Broodlord's going to try and catch these units off guard. And Suppy is just going to stream forward. Will binski have enough? Siege tanks got a little bit out of position here. They are not sieged up. Lings, there's so many of them for Suppy. binski just doesn't seem to have enough. Lings alone going to be able to clean up this army. It looks like siege tanks do push them back. Broodlord count, if we take a look at that, he is up to 7 Broodlords, 6 Corruptors, 7 Infestors. Still 74 drones on the field. Losing this hatchery is a little bit of pain, but he's able to transfer as many drones as he wants over here. He still has that optimal drone count. Broodlord's trying to push forward here to push these siege tanks to unsiege. Handful of Marines here, but with no Vikings and no real medevac support to heal up these Marines. Oh, but nice run guy. He stabs one of the Broodlords, but Banling's able to clean those up. 171 supply to 86. binski, without the 4th base, is forced to GG, and Suppy is going to take a 2-0 over binski into this first series of the ESA Week 1.